Watching falling stars.
Hey guys, welcome back. So this is the final episode in the series in which we create a prog ambient downtempo style track from scratch. If you didn't catch the last one, go check that one out. You can do that before or after this video, it doesn't really matter, but it links to this one because in last week's video we showed you how to make the drums for the track, and in this week's video I'm going to show you how you can find those drum samples. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So let's look at a few ways in which we can discover music to sample from. First off, the trusty YouTube algorithm. I'll start by opening a track in a similar vein to the one I'm making, and then go along listening to suggested videos.
Yeah.
So for this one, I'm liking the vocal shout and shaker, so let's keep the tab open. This technique may also help you find channels which upload similar music to your taste. For example, here we have Progressive Classics, where we can go into their profile and search through the catalogue. Doing this alone has helped me find countless gems that the algorithm may not have helped me unearth. Other channels I can recommend are Secret Squizzer, Come's World, and Off the Shelf, among a few. So let's listen through these and see if any strike our fancy. Remember, we're looking for good samples, not necessarily good tracks. So don't worry if the track is rubbish, as long as it has a wicked snare roll. And great! Some nice breaks on this one, but a bit rough for the track we're making. Not really many moments for us to grab elements. It's pretty full throttle from the start. Kinda looking for some gentle percussion on its own. So, next.
Watching falling stars.
Oh yeah, the vocal in this is doing something for me. We'll save that for later. It's also worth noting that we're really after elements which are playing on their own. These can often be found in intros, outros, or breakdowns. If your sample has too many other elements playing, it may be hard to separate them, although not impossible. For example, a kick drum is easier to cut out of a snare sample than a clap, which occupies the same frequency range. Next on our list of track hunting techniques is Discogs, which also has a suggested feature. We can use this along with its other features to discover some new music. For example, if we like the track we just found, we could click to listen to the artist's other works or tracks from the same label. Ah, perfect. This 3/3 rev track has the kind of gentle bongo line that I was after. Let's listen to its suggested track to see if we can find anything else to pinch. There's a nice quiet drum break at the start here, without anything else muddying it up, so we may be able to grab some nice snare hits here. Worth noting, a final place to search for music is Bandcamp, which allows you to see what others have bought. Another way to find music from like-minded listeners. Oh, what's this? My first EP, which came out almost exactly a year ago. Whoever bought this must have had good taste. Let's check out this handsome chap's music. So tracks acquired and brought into Ableton. I'm going to first warp all of my tracks so they are on the beat. This will make the sample nice and easy to bring into any new track if we work this way. Okay, now that's done, let's listen back through this track for moments we can grab. First thing I like the sound of is this wacky echo rising sound. So let's separate out the section I want to save. I'll then crop it by right clicking and selecting crop sample. This will leave me with just the sample and delete the rest. It will also save it to a new folder for us, which we can find by right clicking and selecting Show in Finder. And there it is. Now to rename it and bring it across to your samples folder. For a sample like this drum loop, I want to make sure I've selected an area of the groove which will loop around nicely. That will usually be a 1, 2, 4, 8, 16 or 32 bar loop. I don't think I want the kick drum, but I find it's easier to remove that later with an EQ. I could do it now and export it with the EQ, but I like to make my EQing decisions in my final project. Okay, I'll now go through and do that with all 5 tracks, and we should have some samples to use in tracks. So with all that done, here are some of the samples we're able to create.
Watching falling stars.
So that's the video and this little short series. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is the last video, so let me know if I missed anything in the comments or if you want to see anything else. As I always say, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It really helps the channel out, and I'll catch you in the next one.